me clearly. America is not a racist country.
Gentlemen, the feds are coming down on Mississippi and for their judges that they have on the bench, they make sure that they got the kind of judges that got issues with the melanated population. And now they're being looked at by the feds. But you know what? They do this all over the country. The picture I have is not an actual Mississippi judge. This is a stock photo. So let's get into this story. Black Mississippians discriminated against when lawmakers appoint judges, feds say. So, a Mississippi law discriminates against residents of the majority Black capital city of Jackson by requiring the appointed so what they do is they appoint judges in a state where most judges are elected. But the US Justice Department said in papers that were filed Wednesday, the department is seeking to join a federal lawsuit with the NAACP filed against the state shortly after Republican Governor Tate Reeves signed the law in April. Kristen Clark, the department's assistant attorney general for civil rights, said in a statement that Mississippi lawmakers created a crude scheme that singles out and discriminates against Black residents in Jackson and Hinds County, where the city is located. Clark said that the law makes a two-tiered system of justice with judges and prosecutors chosen by state officials. The thinly veiled state takeover is intended to strip power, voice, and resources away from Hinds County, predominantly Black electorate, singling out the majority Black Hinds County for adverse treatment imposed on other voters in the state of Mississippi, Clark said. The U.S. District Judge Henry Wingate has temporarily blocked the law from taking effect. Wingate would be, what he did was block this law. You know how they were trying to take over in Jackson, and we heard about this earlier in the year. Well, Wingate would have approved the Justice Department request to intervene in the lawsuit. The department said that its court filing Wednesday that Mississippi law discriminates against the people based on race, violating the U.S. Constitution's equal protection guarantee. The law creates a new court in part of Jackson with prosecutors appointed by the Mississippi Attorney General and a judge appointed by the Mississippi Supreme Court Chief Justice. The law also authorized the Chief Justice to appoint four other judges to work alongside the four elected circuit court judges in Hinds County. Well, they shouldn't be allowed to appoint their own judges and prosecutors no. Critics say the law takes away self governance in Jackson and Hinds County, which are both majority Black and governed by Democrats. Members of the majority white and Republican controlled legislature, they passed a law to improve safety in Jackson. Trust me, these folks ain't concerned about no safety where Black people live. Y'all can miss us with that, which has more than 100 homicides for each of the past 3 years. The law also expands the patrol territory of the state run Capitol Police Department within Jackson. The NAACP says in its lawsuit that the Jackson police expansion also violates the Constitution's guarantee of equal protection by treating Jackson differently from other parts of the state. Well, they do that on a regular across the whole country. So while the Justice Department challenges the appointment of prosecutors and judges, it does not challenge the police expansion. Derek Johnson, national president and CEO of the NAACP, praised the Justice Department's action as exemplary of what good government looks like. When our state leaders fail those they are supposed to serve, it is only right that the federal government steps in to ensure that the justice is delivered, said Johnston, who lives in Jackson. The Mississippi Supreme Court, minus the Chief Justice, had arguments last week about state lawsuit that also challenges the new law. Okay, so they put all this appointment stuff in place and now they are being challenged on what they're doing, which is pretty much trying to take over that part of Jackson, Mississippi, where the melanated people are, and be able to do it without votes and just hand appoint whoever they want. So, well, we'll see what the outcome is after this has been challenged, y'all. But, you can best believe one thing you will never see from these people is justice. They don't believe in justice. They don't believe in being fair. That is really stuff they don't believe in at all. That's why you haven't seen it all this time. And they're going to continue on this path as long as they're in charge. Nothing is going to change. If anything, the longer they're in power, the worse things are going to get. And do you realize they walk around and believe they're doing such a great job in handling things? They have never done a great job. They have never, they have never, ah, they have never done a great job at nothing. You see how corrupt everything is in this country. Bank of America, you can best believe all of that thievery and criminality going on. You can best believe you know what the faces were, right? Okay, enough said. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.